Warriors NRL fanatics, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and this is going to be my NRL round 9 tips. So let's get into it. Thursday the 5th of May sees the South Sydney Rabbitohs versus the Brisbane Broncos. It's Adam Reynolds up against his former side there, and it's at Accor Stadium in Sydney. Kicks off at 7:50 PM Australian Eastern Time, so 9:50 PM for viewers in New Zealand. The betting prices here, so via Sportsbet Australia, the South Sydney Rabbitohs are $1.28 and the Brisbane Broncos are $3.75. Now, in terms of this game and both teams' results, now look, South Sydney Rabbitohs coming off that win over the Manly Seagulls at Central Coast Stadium. Brisbane Broncos coming up that shock upset victory over the Cronulla Sharks down there in Brisbane. Look, I think this will be a very close game, and I'm going to go with the South Sydney Rabbitohs here by just 8 points. In terms of anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with Alex Johnston, Isaiah Tuss, Tavita Tola, and Corey Oates, and I'll go with Tony Staggs as well to score. On to Friday night, Friday the 6th of May, it sees the Canberra Raiders versus Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, and this is at GIO Stadium in Canberra. It kicks off at 6 PM Australian Eastern Time, so 8 PM for viewers in New Zealand. Canberra Raiders are $1.80. The Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs are $2. Now, call me crazy here, call me ridiculous, but I'm going to tip an upset. And the reason why I'm tipping an upset is because I've not been convinced with the Canberra Raiders' form this year. They went down to the Warriors last week, a game which, to be completely honest, I thought they really should have bet us. You know, they were the better team in the first half. They had a 20 points to 12 lead, and yeah, look, I have been very disappointed with the Raiders this season. You know, to be quite honest, I did not tip them in my top 8, but, you know, they have been very, very disappointing in terms of their performances. And I know this is at Canberra, and they're generally a tough team to beat at home, but I think the Bulldogs can do it. I reckon they can cause the upset. And yeah, they caused an upset against the Sydney Roosters last week, winning 16 points to 12 there also. So yeah, I think the Bulldogs can do it, and I'm backing them in. I'm going to tip the Bulldogs to win this game by 6 points. And in terms of anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with Josh Adokar, Matt Duffy, and for the Raiders, I'll go with Matthew Tomoko and Josh Papali. On to the second game on Friday night, sees the Penrith Panthers versus the Parramatta Eels, and this is at Blue Bet Stadium in Penrith. Kicks off at 7:55 PM Australian Eastern Time, so 9:55 PM for viewers who want to watch the game in New Zealand. Look, the Penrith Panthers here are $1.25 at Sportsbet. Parramatta Eels are $4. Look, I've got to get this straight and simple. Look, Parramatta Eels, very disappointing performance against the Cowboys up there in Darwin. The scoreline was really unexpected. I did not expect them to lose by that margin. You know, they didn't really handle the conditions up there, and it wasn't their greatest performance. And also with the Panthers, you know, first half, very scrappy against the Titans, but second half, they managed to get the job done and get the victory, and they are looking to go 9-0 to start the season. You know, that's quite incredible, actually. It's quite incredible showing for Penrith this season so far. So I believe they will definitely go 9-0, and they haven't lost at Penrith Stadium in a while too, so they've got a great record up there at home, and I think they'll be far too good here for the Parramatta Eels. And I'll go them by 18. In terms of anytime try scorers, I'll go Taylor May, Stephen Crichton, and I'll go with James Fisher-Harris and Spencer Leniu off the bench. On to Saturday the 7th of May, it sees the Manly Warringah Seagulls versus the West Tigers, and it's at Four Pines Park. And this kicks off at 3 PM Australian Eastern Time, so 5 PM in New Zealand. Look, in terms of the betting prices, Seagulls at $1.25, West Tigers at $4. Look, with the massive inclusion this week, and that is on Tommy Trbojevic returning from that injury. He's back on the Manly Seagulls side at fullback, so that's a huge boost for the Seagulls in terms of their attack, and, you know, the fact that they need more points, and I think it's great Great for them to have him back in the side. Look, in terms of this game, I'm going to back Manly Warringah Seagulls here to win. I think Manly will win this game and bounce back from their loss to the South Sydney Rabbitohs. I'll go Manly Seagulls by just 12 points. They could easily win this by a lot more, but the Tigers have been a lot better lately. I know they went down to the Dragons last week, but I think they have been in better form and they're showing better promise. So I think the Seagulls will win this game. In terms of anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with Tommy Turbo, Josh Schuster, and Dylan Walker. On to the next game now. It sees the Sydney Roosters versus the Gold Coast Titans at BB Prince Stadium in Mackay, up there in North Queensland. Kicks off at 5:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. New Zealand Time. Sydney Roosters paying $1.38, and the Gold Coast Titans are paying at $3.75. Look, I was thinking of backing an upset here, but the thing is, the Roosters really lose two straight games in a row, and the Gold Coast Titans have been, form-wise, very disappointing over the last couple of weeks. So I think the conditions will definitely favour the Titans because it's in Queensland with the hot conditions, but the Roosters will be hungry to bounce back, and I'm expecting them to win this. So I'll go the Roosters to win by 14. Anytime try scorers, I'll go Daniel Tupou, Joseph Manu, and Saliti Tupanua. On to the last game on Saturday. It sees the North Queensland Cowboys versus Newcastle Knights, and it's at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. Kicks off at 7:35 p.m. Australian Eastern Time, 9:35 p.m. New Zealand Time. Cowboys $1.20 at Sportsbet. Newcastle Knights $4.20. And I'm just going to get this straight and simple. Cowboys will win this game. I will pick them to win here by 30 plus points. Anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with Kyle Felt, Peter Heku, and I'll go with Murray Talangi to cross over. On to Sunday, the 8th of May, it sees the Melbourne Storm versus St George Illawarra Dragons, and it is at Amy Park in Melbourne. Kicks off at 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Time, 4 p.m. New Zealand Time. The betting says Melbourne Storm here are $1.07 at Sportsbet, while the Dragons are ranked massive outsiders here at $9. Melbourne will win this game, and they'll win it rather comfortably. I'll go Storm by 40 plus points. In terms of anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with Ryan Pappenhausen, Nick Meaney, and Xavier Coates to cross over. And that wraps up my NRL Round 9 tips. If you want to see my preview and predictions for the Warriors game versus the Sharks, that'll be a separate preview live on the channel tonight with Hold the Ball at 7:30 p.m. But let me know who you're tipping for this week's games down in the comments section below. And don't forget as well to click the subscribe button on the channel. Subscribe, that'll be much appreciated. It helps out a lot in terms of growing the channel. And thanks to those who have recently subscribed as well. And also don't forget to click the like button, click the thumbs up on the video, click the bell so you don't miss a notification when I go live on the channel next or when I upload a new video. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.